Tuesday Tastemakers with Joe Turner.
For electronic music, this is Select.
We are Select Radio.
Absolutely massive track there from Sam Green, who is on the remix for Banquet. That track is called Productive, Would You Believe? Bit of bass line, little bit of kind of tech house there with the bass line in the kind of first drop. Then you got that garagey feel, which we're actually going to touch on a bit more as we get towards the end of this second hour, I should say. But let's not think about that. Let's think about the tunes that we've just listened to over the last 5-10 minutes or so. So before Banquet and Sam Green with Productive, we had Eden Prince, track of the month. Love Eden Prince's productions, always incredible. He released another song earlier in the year called Loving You Now, and it's one of the most gorgeous songs. Electronic, smooth, chill vibes. I urge you to go and check that track out as well. The track that I played earlier was called This Is My House, but go and check out Loving You Now as well from Eden Prince. Fantastic producer. He's been around the block and he's back releasing tunes, and I am so here for it. And before that, we started hour 2, of course, with Lucas and Steve on the remix for Push the Feeling On from the Nightcrawlers. That track, it's an all-time 90s dancehall classic, isn't it? Maybe slightly more of the mainstream variety. But I love what Lucas and Steve have done on that one. They've not tried to do too much, but they've just put it into the modern house sound, and I am fully here for it. Alex is in on the text again saying that he's missed just more than the music. He's missed the Select family, and it's nice to be missed. Of course it is, man. You guys text in, not just yourself, people like Louis, people like Mark, people like George, who have all texted in on the show this week. They are regular listeners to the show, and the thing that makes the show is you guys, the people that lock in every single week, listen to your favourite DJs, or maybe you find a new favourite DJ by stumbling upon a show by accident. But you guys make the show, and it's so amazing to see you people messaging in, sending some love, and just letting us know where you are in the world, because Select Radio is worldwide. If you want to get in on the action, it's 07427 000 944. You can text or WhatsApp us. I am ready and waiting. If you've listened to the show for probably maybe the last 8 or 9 months, you'll know that in hour 2, once we get some of the tech house stuff out of the way in the start of that hour, we go deep into this new minimal tech vibe, which is so huge at the moment, and I'm loving it. I'm making some music in this style at the moment. I think it's just brilliant. It has a perfect mix of melodic textures without it being too overbearing and overwhelming, with incredible just tight grooves. Sometimes you have a wicked vocal in there. And this track coming in the background right now sets off the next half an hour or so, maybe even 45 minutes, depending on how many tunes we can fit in. This comes from the one and only Tisha, London-based artist who is out in Ibiza having an incredible summer. This is the first release on her own label, Jackfruit. Really love the vocal on this one, super special. This is called Revolution. You are locked into Select Radio. My name is Joe Turner. This is the Tuesday Tastemaker Show. We do this every week from 3 until 5 p.m. If you are locked in right now and you're able to, I want to hear from you. The number is 07427 000 944. I'll say it one more time, 07427 000 944. Back to the tunes. This is Tisha with Revolution on Select.
The revolution will not be on social media. You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to log in, click on, and scroll out. You will not be able to lose yourself on TikTok and catch highlights from the war on your feed, because the revolution will not be on social media. The revolution will not be on social, 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 not be on social. The revolution will not be on social media. The revolution will not be a meme.
sound for electronic music. This is Select.
And they all out there, and they start, you don't even ask them to put their hands in the air, and they throw it up in the air.
Tuesday Tastemakers with Joe Turner.
This is the sounds of Shanks, brand new artist for the show, with his incredible rework of the one and only Imogen Heap. The sample of that amazing vocal. That track is called Too Late. And I'm loving playing that one every single week as a track of the month here on the home of electronic and dance music. That is Select Radio. If you've just joined us, welcome. My name is Joe Turner. We do this every single week from 3 until 5. The phrase is lively till fively. And I think that could seriously relate to the person who's just got in touch via WhatsApp. Giles in Kingston. He said, what is going on? The tunes are wicked, brother. Stop it. I'm meant to be working. I apologise, Giles. Maybe, I don't know. I can only apologise, but I'm so glad you are loving the tunes. Make sure you keep it locked here on Select Radio with me, Joe Turner. Before Shanks and Too Late. Love that track. It was another incredible track in that minimal deep tech variety from George Schmedel's back releasing music, and that one is called Sally. Another track of the month, followed by yet another track of the month. As I spoke about and hyped up, Tisha with Revolution, the release on her album Jackfruit. She's out, have an incredible summer out in Ibiza. She's got a residency called Ibiza. So cool. She's doing bits. It's great to see her doing so well and cracking the scene out on the iconic island. Has anyone actually been out to Ibiza this year? I went out last year, but I haven't had the opportunity to go this year, but I'm 100% back on the island next year. We'd love to know if anyone has been to the Holy Isles of Ibiza. You can let us know in on the text 07427 000 944. You can text or WhatsApp us just like Giles has done. I apologise for the lack of work, Giles, but I'm glad you're loving the tunes. Let's keep it rolling. This is Late Replies with Something in the Air on Select.
UK's #1 house music station. In Select, we trust.
Tuesday Tastemakers with Joe Turner.
Can't take my name, my number, my alibi. Just don't break my heart.
New one there from Sammy Virgie, none other, and Chris Lake. What a huge link up that is. I know that's been a huge ID for a lot of people over the last few months. It's called 925 and it's coming out on Sammy Virgie's debut album, which is due for release, I believe, in September. And that track, 925, literally spelt with the three numbers, 925, sounding so good. The synth work, that swagger vocal, so good. Production, of course, doing bits. And before that, of course, we had Late Replies with Something in the Air. So at the top of this hour, I mentioned that we're going to be playing a bit of garage for this hour 2 selection, which we do every so often, not every week. But come on, garage is inexplicably British and it feels so good playing it on the airwaves. This track is a remix from the original is from Kim English. It's called Nightlife, but M High has got his mitts round it and done an incredible work remixing this. Squelchy synths, grooves, synths, it really does work for me. As I said, this is the M High remix of Nightlife from Kim English. If you want to get in touch with the station, it's 07427 000 944. Until then, back to the music. This is Select.
Everybody's searching for a place where they belong, but I found a place where I can do no wrong. Everybody's loving me for being me, but I never thought that I could be so free. Yes, I'm a dancing round and round. The music's got me high. I don't want to come down. It was the perfect atmosphere. Now it's just a memory far away from here.
The UK's #1 house music station. In Select, we trust.
I'm trying hard to find this place again. Lord knows, I'm glad at least I've been. Bring me back the night. I need you in my life. Oh, Select. Days go by, I wish that you were here. Gonna make my way back some way, somehow, some way, somehow. Everybody's searching for a place where they belong, but I found a place where I can do no wrong. Everybody's loving me for being me, but I never thought that I could be so free. Yes, I'm a dancing round and round. The music's got me high. I don't want to come down. It was the perfect atmosphere. Now it's just a memory far away from here.
Tastemakers with Joe Turner.
Now. Text or WhatsApp us on 07 427 000 944.
Kisses make my skin feel weak. I'm always melting in your heat. That I saw like a bird in the wind. Oh, I glide as I'm flying through heaven.
Hope you guys enjoyed that very extended play of a little remix I've been working on of the one and only Nadia Ali's classic vocal track, Rapture. Like I say, I've been working on that kind of minimal tech sound. Not sure where I'm going to take it, but I'm loving doing these remixes, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. You can let us know on the text 07427 000 944. We'll say a very big shout out to the legend, and that is Nick, who's saying, yes, Joe Turner, Brit Garage, best in the world, and this is fresh. Too right, my guy. That was in reference to the M High remix of Kim English's track Nightlife. Night spelled N-I-T-E. Out over the weekend on Nervous Records. And after that, we played another squelchy house banger. I'm not sure if that's the best terminology for a genre, but squelchy house makes complete sense to me. That was Dan Fresco that followed it with Trip Mode. As we move into this one, which is another remix of a classic. This comes from Lee Cabrera. This is remixing the one and only King of My Castle. If you'd like to get in touch with the show, you can do. It's 07427 000 944. We've got just over 20 minutes left before Kinky Malinky. Let's go.
Your choice for electronic music. This is Select.
Contact the studio now. Text or WhatsApp us on 07 427 000 944.
check one, it's time. Butt moving, body grooving, check one, it's time. Get busy, you know the feeling. Check, one.
Tuesday Tastemakers with Joe Turner. Your choice for electronic music. This is Select.
Just like that. Now give it to me.
Absolutely massive track here. This one dropped a couple weeks ago on 360 Records from Julia Fijma. It's called Get Stupid. That sort of build up before it kicks in for the first time. So chaotic, but so sick. Like I said, that one dropped a couple weeks ago on Pete Tong 360. Another one of my favourite labels. And before that we had Azeka, incredible producer, putting out amazing, high quality, tight production tracks. And that track, Forbidden Fruit, is the epitome of such quality. Out on Gorgon City's Realm label. I played that one quite a bit over the last few months. And I am not sorry because it sounds so good. Before that, we had Job de Jong, another track from 360 Records. That one is called Take One with that Reese bass. Job de Jong, incredible DJ, amazing producer, the full package. And before that, Maybe one of my favourite remixes of all time. That's a big shout, but this one dropped towards, I think it was the end of July. Philip George on the remix for Kerry Chandler and Dennis Quinn, You Are In My System. So good. Absolutely love that one. And before that, Dumitrescu with Walking in the Rain, a track of the month. And Lee Cabrera doing his thing with King of My Castle. I have faded. I have vague memories of hearing that tune growing up. That vocal stayed with me through the test of time, and hopefully you guys enjoyed Lee Cabrera's edit, repurposing of the vocal. We have got just over 10 minutes left, and we've got some text flying in, which is amazing to see. Always so good to see you lovely lot getting in on the messages. First one comes from the one and only Pete on the gate. Absolute legend, he says. As always, Mr. T, banging show, top set, you are a legend, you diamond. Right back at you, Pete. You are an absolute diamond as well. Thank you very much for messaging in and sharing some love. I'm glad you're enjoying the tunes. And shout out to Alex in Bromley, a friend of the show, finally back in on the text. Let's let this do its thing quickly.
1, 2, 3, let's get it.
Wowzers. We'll get back to that shortly, but Alex is saying he don't know how he's coped without the music. It's been an essential part of his everyday life, work and play. It's great to hear your voice. Select has changed a bit. I see too, all for the better. The management are always working so hard to improve this station. Make sure you download the new Select Radio app on your phone if you can, because it is fantastic. Thank you to everyone that's got in touch so far. Kinky Malinky show will be on in just under 10 minutes time. This one comes from Next of Kin. This one is called Kin's Groove, out on Groovin Records. So many grooves that I'm losing count and forgetting what the word groove actually means. Let's get to this one. We'll probably have 2 or 3 more tunes for the end of the show. Turn your radios up.
Online, via the app, through your smart speaker, on 94.4 FM in London, and on DAB Plus across Brighton, Bristol and Norwich. Your choice for electronic music. This is Select.
Select Radio.
Tuesday Tastemakers with Joe Turner.
Sounds of Bush Baby, incredible producer who's brought out a massive string of releases over the last 12 months. I saw him tease this one over on TikTok months ago, and I actually just commented. I said, I've only got one question, and that is when. And it turns out when was Friday last week. This track, Pumpin' Jumpin', came out on South Point Records on Friday. And it's sounding so fresh. It works so well with the track of the month before it from Idemi. Those boys are on a generational run of tunes. That one is called ATC, and that came out on Sarah Story's label called Stories. Before that was Next of Kin, spelled NXT of KIN, out on Grooving. That one, massive track called Kin's Groove. We've got time for one more track before we hand over to the boys in Kinky Malinky from 5 until 7. And I would just like to take this opportunity to talk about Friday night. This Friday night at Old Street Records from 11 till 3, my residency, Hedonism, is taking over the basement. It's completely free entry. If anyone from the Select family fancies coming, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram at Joe Turner with 2 R's at the end. I will sort you out with guest list so you can get down and get boogieing. I've got myself playing from 11 to 1, and then we have the incredible Amy L from 1 until 3. It's going to be a wicked night of tunes, and I can't wait to see some of you there. At Joe Turner with 2 R's at the end. I'm going to end on this one. James Paul on the remix for Josh Baker and Omar Plus. After this, the incredible Kinky Malinky show. Those guys off to a fly here on the Select team. Make sure you don't go anywhere from 5 until 7. I will see you lovely lot, hopefully on Friday, and if not, I'll see you next Tuesday for more Tuesday Tastemakers. Big love, peace. I'll catch you next week.
So give me a time, give me a place, I'm on the way. Every time we fall apart, you see me closer. Give me a time, give me a place, I'm on the way. Every time we fall apart, you say you need closure. Give me a time, give me a place, I'm on my way. I can't give up on your love until it is over. So give me a time, give me a place, I'm on my way. Every time we fall apart, you say you need closure. Give me a time, give me a place, I'm on my way. I can't give up on your love.
Select.